You may recognize our next guest as someone who has been helping you plan your days with expert weather information for 24 years. But before Kim MacDonald became the most familiar face on the Weather Network, some of her first moments in front of a camera were right here on cable television in Niagara. And Kim, I remember the first time I worked with you, the 1991 municipal election. Do you remember that night?
I sure do. You and Roberta Romano were the hosts, and I was a reporter on the floor. I totally remember it.
That was a tough night. It was very busy there. I know we were up on the second level and away from most of the noise, but you were right in the thick of things as a rookie reporter. How was that?
I can tell you this, Mike. When you speak to a politician, you only have to ever ask one question because they will not stop talking. And as an amateur, I didn't know how to interrupt them or how to make them stop. But that was my learning experience, that it took nothing to get a politician to talk. It took so much more to get them to stop.
You continued to volunteer here. I guess back then it would have been McLean Hunter. What were some of the things that you did there and why did you do it? What did you get out of it?
You know, it's funny, I started there when I was in university. First of all, we started a show called Brock TV, and it was a group of us who worked for the newspaper at Brock, and Rick Trews decided to bring us to television, and that was my very first experience on cable, so that was incredible. And then I went on after I graduated with my communications degree to go to Niagara College, and Niagara College gave me all these opportunities at cable as well. So I got to host the Grape and Wine Parade for 2 years in a row. So that was really exciting for me. Obviously, I did the municipal election. And then I went on to host a show called Community Magazine. And then I went to Hits FM. And as I was working there, I was still continuing to do the cable show because I loved to do TV and I loved to work at McLean Hunter at the time. And then it was Cogeco.
Kim, when you got hired at the Weather Network, did you ever envision that you'd be there 24 years later?
No, not at all. Not at all. I thought, okay, I'll start at the Weather Network. I thought of myself more of as a newsie versus a weather presenter, but I really got the bug and I really loved it here. And I loved the culture here. The people are amazing. And it was really great for my home life. I have 2 children and it was all, it just worked beautifully in my life. And I was happy to go to work it every day. So I think any job where you're happy to go every day, then that's where you should stay. Why move?
Kim, today you continue to volunteer. I know you're a spokesperson for the Breast Cancer Society of Canada.
That started 5 years ago when I was diagnosed with breast cancer. And thankfully here I am, alive and well and healthier than ever, thanks to research. And Breast Cancer Society of Canada puts all their money to research, to extend the lives of people who have breast cancer, to give them a better quality of life. They're doing so many great things on the cusp of so many new discoveries. And I love putting my foot forward to them and giving back because I feel like I'm really one of the lucky ones to survive breast cancer. And I want that for everyone.
You have 2 children. Have you instilled volunteerism in those 2 children as well?
Yes, well, the thing is with kids these days, of course, they have to volunteer and they have to, volunteer through high school. So my kids got the bug there and they have been helping out. My friend holds a gala for Parkinson's and my kids are the first to, volunteer, jump up and do that as well. So yeah, I hope so. And I hope moving forward, my parents instilled it in me. There's a lot of volunteerism in my parents' soup kitchens and that kind of thing. They were always giving back and they never pushed it on us, but I think it just kind of naturally moved from my parents to my siblings and myself.
It's so important. Kim, thank you so much for giving us some of your time today.
Oh, you're welcome. It was a great pleasure. And I love all my memories from back in the day.